In the previous video, we have reviewed few of the food products and categorized them. Today in this video, we are going to know about few of the deceiving packed food products. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This video is a continuation from the part 1 on few of the real world examples that we have discussed. If you have missed checking out that video, the link is in the description. Go check it out and then you can continue with this one. So let's go over few other food products that are deceiving. So they may seem good for you, or the branding on the product looks good for you and make you feel that it's healthy, but when you go over the nutritional facts, it's completely different to what they mentioned on the package. So few of the examples of these food products can be like manufacturers encouraging the products to be a good one, or they resemble or give you an impression that they are good for you, but at least the nutrition label seems good, but not until you read the ingredients list. So we are going to discuss how that products look like and how to identify them and staying away from them. So the first one in this food, we have the watermelon drink. So if you check out the front of the bottle here, it mentions as all natural, which is a pretty big word, not from concentrate, watermelon juice drink with cherry juice. Let's check out if this is actually true on what they say. So on the nutritional facts, on the top of it, it just says 10% juice blend. Going into the nutrition facts, it has 7 servings per container and serving size is 240 ml. So the 240 ml of this juice is going to give you 90 calories. So the 90 calories doesn't have any fats in them, 15 milligrams of sodium, almost negligible, 23 grams of carbohydrates, and you have 21 grams of sugars, out of which 20 grams are added sugars and 0 grams of protein. I think the information that we have read so far is quite clear and also indicates that this is not something that is natural, because it doesn't have any natural occurring sugars in it. All the sugars that's present in it are the added sugars, almost entirely of the 20 grams. Also, if you check the ingredients, it has water, watermelon juice, cane sugar, lemon juice, etc. But this is loaded with all the added sugars, so this is the food that you should be avoiding. Also an example of deceiving food product where they mention as all natural, but it is loaded with added sugars. So the next one we have is the protein drink. This is a ready-made protein drink where you buy and just you consume without making anything on your own. And this, on the front of it, you see the flavor and also the grams of protein that it provides, 23 grams of protein, which is high in protein and also quite appealing when you're looking for a drink or a food which is high in protein. So on checking out the nutritional facts for this one, this is the serving size of one entire bottle. The bottle is going to give you 290 calories, and out of that calories, 3.5 grams are total fats, and out of that 2 grams is the saturated fat. So 1.5 gram is the unsaturated fat, and it has 20 milligrams of cholesterol, 410 milligrams of sodium, 41 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of dietary fiber, 38 grams of total sugars, out of which 18 grams are added sugars. So that leaves 20 grams with naturally occurring sugars, and protein is 23 grams as they shown, and it also have trace amounts of vitamins and minerals. So this clearly shows that this is a significant source of protein as they mentioned, and also less in total fat and also fiber, but it is loaded with sugar. So there are 18 grams of added sugars to enhance the taste of the drink, but this is not that is ideal as a protein drink because of the added sugars. It's pretty clear that this is not something that you should be consuming even though it is high in protein. So the next one is the Belvita cookies. As it also mentions on the packaging, it's for breakfast and also 4 hours of steady energy, 19 grams of whole grains and natural flavors also. They mention this as a breakfast biscuits. Let's see if this is something that you should be consuming for breakfast. Coming to the nutritional facts, the serving size, this has 5 servings per container. Serving size is 1 pack, which is 50 grams or 4 biscuits. So the 4 biscuits is going to give you 230 calories, which is pretty high in calories. 8 grams of total fats, out of which 0.5 grams is saturated fat, which is low, that is good. and all the 7.5 grams is unsaturated fat. So that section is good. And the next one, no cholesterol and 220 milligrams of sodium, 35 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, and 10 grams of sugars, out of which all the 10 grams are added sugars. So that is a big no. And it also have 4 grams of protein, which is low, and it has a trace amounts of vitamins and minerals. The things we understand is like this product is high in calories, as just consuming 4 biscuits is going to give you 230 calories. It has good source of fats, but it has 10 grams of added sugars, which accounts for 20% of your daily value. This product specifically doesn't mention any ingredients that they have used, so I would not be trusting this product on what they added as ingredients to get these biscuits, and also what chemicals they have added for getting these added sugars into the food. So this is an example of something that the manufacturer marketed as some breakfast biscuits or something you should have for breakfast, which is good for you, and as it contains bunch of whole grains. But once you go over the nutritional facts, it kind of reveals that it is loaded with added sugars just to taste good, but in reality it doesn't provide you any good benefits to the health as they market it. Next in the category we have most famous brand of cereals. It does mention here as designed to fuel you with magnesium, calcium, vitamin D, looking good, and protein is 15 grams, high in protein. So let's go over the nutritional facts of this one. It has 6 servings per container, serving size is 59 grams. This is a dual column nutrition label, which means the first column over here is the cereal and the second one is the cereal with 3/4 cup of skim milk. So let's focus on just cereal, and just the 59 grams of cereal is going to give you 210 calories, out of which 1.5 grams is total fat, significantly less in fat, less in cholesterol, 260 milligrams of sodium, 39 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of sugars, all of which are added sugars, and 15 grams of protein. It also have bunch of other trace amounts of vitamins and minerals, and it does have iron as 100%. So far based on this information, we can gather that this is something that is high in protein, and also it has bunch of other vitamins and minerals, but this does have 8 grams of added sugars and also significant source of high carbohydrates and calories. So while going over the ingredients, it does show like whole wheat, rice, wheat gluten, sugar, soy protein isolate, and bunch of other things. And vitamins and minerals section, this kind of indicates that it's been bioengineered and added the vitamins and minerals, but this is not something that you get from the food. This is also type of food that I would not recommend you having every day as your breakfast, because it has bunch of added sugars, and also it is highly processed to stay true to the vitamins and minerals profile that have promised on front of the packaging. So instead of this one, you can make your own oatmeal at home, buy some oats, have it with some milk, add some fruits or dry fruits to make it interesting, so that it is good for you and also improve your health, instead of buying these ready-made cereals which are loaded with added sugars. So the next food item we have is the protein bars. So almost all protein bars that I find in any of the supermarkets are not healthy for you. Finding a healthy protein bar is very rare nowadays. So let's see why that is. Let me take this one as an example. This is a high protein bar. They market it as one, and it also shows there are no artificial sweeteners, 0 grams of sugars, 20 grams of protein, gluten-free, low glycemic index, all those things. All these look good for you when you see this packaging. So let's check out the nutritional facts to check what they say over here is true or not. Okay, we are at the nutritional facts, and there are 5 servings in the container. Each serving is a bar which is 60 grams, which gives you 230 calories, 3 grams of saturated fat, so 6 grams is the unsaturated fat, and trace amounts of cholesterol. It has 260 milligrams of sodium, 22 grams of carbs, 1 gram of dietary fiber, and it says here as 0 total sugars, 0 added sugars, but the sugar alcohol is 11 grams. So what is that? This is something new. So sugar alcohol is also a type of sugar substitute that has been created synthetically in a lab. this is kind of different from the naturally occurring sugars and also added sugars. So in most of the cases you should be avoiding as well. So the protein is 20 grams over here, and it also has trace amounts of vitamins and minerals. So if you check over the ingredients here, the first one is a protein blend. It includes bunch of different things, and then there is maltitol syrup, vegetable glycerin, peanut butter, bunch of other oils like sunflower oil, peanut oil, salt, milk fats. I mean, why do you need all these things in a protein bar which supposed to be good for you? So this is something that I would recommend to check out before buying protein bars, or if you are consuming some of them, try checking out their nutrition labels to know all the truth about them. So next food source we have is the peanut butter. Let's see how to choose peanut butter that is good for you. So this is a famous peanut butter brand that is available here. So on the front of the page they marketed it as some high protein product which gives you 7 grams of protein per serving, and it's a creamy peanut butter. So let's check over the nutrition facts. This container has 34 servings in it. Each serving size is 2 tablespoons or 33 grams, and it gives you 190 calories. We all know like peanut butter is a high calorie food. Like even for a smaller amounts of it, you would get a pretty high number of calories of energy from it. And among the 190 calories, you have 16 grams of total fats, out of which 3.5 grams of saturated fat, and the rest of it is unsaturated fat, which is pretty good profile for the amount of unsaturated fats that you are getting. And it has 0 grams of cholesterol, 140 grams of sodium, and it has total carbohydrate of 8 grams, dietary fiber 2 grams, total sugar 3 grams, including 2 grams of added sugars, which is pretty low. And it has 7 grams of protein, and it has bunch of other vitamins and minerals as well present in this one. So far this looks pretty good. Let's check out the ingredients that they have mentioned over here. So it mentioned that it's made from roasted peanuts. It has sugar. It contains 2% or less of molasses, fully hydrogenated vegetable oils, and glycerides, and also salt. If you are following this channel from the beginning and you have seen all the videos, I did mention the hydrogenated vegetable oils is also called as trans fats, which you should be avoiding at all costs. These are pretty bad for your health. So we didn't know this just by reading the nutritional label, but by going over the ingredients. So they have added bunch of items over here just to make the food look good. They have added the peanuts, also they have added some sugars. Apart from that, they have added the fully hydrogenated vegetable oils, which are rapeseed and soybean. So all the peanut butters are gonna have the same kind of nutrition label, but it's gonna change with the ingredients. So select a peanut butter that has only peanuts as the ingredients. Maybe you can ignore when minute amounts of salt is added, but go for the peanut butter that has ingredients only as roasted peanuts. That's it. So this is a type of food that we tend to assume that it's something good for us, but we don't realize that it has been processed, and also the hydrogenated vegetable oils have been added to it to make the food look good. So next we have is a coffee drink. This is a Frappuccino. This is a chilled coffee drink that's readily available for consuming. So let's see if this coffee drink is healthy for you. So going over the nutritional facts, this serving size is 1 bottle. You would be getting 270 calories of just 250 ml, which is pretty high. And you would be getting 4 grams of total fats, out of which 3 grams are saturated fats. You have 20 milligrams of cholesterol, 40 milligrams of sodium, 48 grams of carbohydrates, 0 grams of fiber, and 46 grams of sugars, which include 36 grams of added sugars, that is 64% of your daily value sugars. And protein is 10 grams and bunch of other vitamins and nutrients. And in the ingredients is just coffee, milk, sugar, cocoa stuff. So this is not an ideal food that you should be consuming on a regular basis because of the high amounts of added sugars and also high calories that it have. And this is not something that's healthy for you. So this is a perfect example of a famous drink that we all like to consume, that is readily available in the supermarkets to buy. Just because you know the name and you know the brand doesn't make it healthy. You just have to go through the nutrition facts to determine that this is worth it of you buying and consuming, or just leave it at the store and don't waste money on buying this and destroying your health. So make smart decisions while you are buying groceries. So I hope this information has been helpful and you have learned something new today which will be helpful for you in improving your health. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for all the upcoming videos that are going to come in this channel, which are going to be useful for you to improve your health. Also, if you are looking for all the information on workouts that you can do at the gym or at the home, check out my Instagram profile, as there is bunch of content already present there on all the different workouts you can try and learn. So make sure you follow there to stay updated on all the workouts that I do. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.